Hey Greenwood, this is Mayor Brandon Smith. I'm here with City Manager Julie Wilkie, and we just wanted to take a moment to talk with you about the coronavirus as it relates to Greenwood. Obviously, this has been some very busy days in Greenwood as residents and government agencies react to reports about the virus. It seems as if new discoveries and announcements are coming every hour, sometimes minute by minute, and there are still a lot of unknowns.
We're fortunate, I think, at this time that we don't have any cases here in Greenwood County, and I think under direction of national and state leadership, it's prudent that we continue down a safe path for our residents. So as we continue to sort of monitor and assess this information, we really felt that it was in the best interest of the residents of the city and our city employees to temporarily restrict access to our city-owned buildings. That's going to include all of our fire departments, the municipal building, our public works facilities, any buildings that are owned by the city. So at this time, all in-person services in city buildings are suspended through March the 31st. I want to just touch on some things. We intend to reopen City Hall on April the 1st. Now that's going to depend on any further directives that might come down from our national and state leaders. But right now the intent is to reopen on April 1st, and hopefully this 2-week period will be a calming time for our community. Municipal court will be rescheduling all court proceedings for the next 2 weeks. If that impacts you, they will be contacting you. You can always call the court offices. All of our staff are still working as normal. We're just not allowing access into the building. You can make payments online, or you can come to City Hall. We have a drop box, 520 Monument Street. You can make payments there. We'll even take cash. If you call us, we'll work it out. So we want to ensure that city services continue to go on as they always have. Public works, so sanitation, roadside collection, EMS, police, fire, all will continue to operate as normal.
And so public health and safety is this City Council's top priority. The state of emergency approved last night by City Council positions the city manager to direct resources as needed as this situation evolves. In the immediate future, this means certainly doing everything possible to prevent and limit the spread of the coronavirus in our community. Our city leaders and others are working with county, state, and federal governments to identify resources to help those individuals and businesses affected get the support they need during this time. We continue to partner and share information with local, state, and regional resources, including self-regional health care and the local school districts. Of course, personal preventative measures are the key, and these are steps that you can take as an individual. Obviously, wash your hands regularly with soap and warm water. Use hand sanitizer when soap and water aren't available. Practice good respiratory etiquette by coughing or sneezing into a tissue or your shoulder. Consider restricting physical contact, such as handshakes. There's obviously a lot of options: elbow bumping, waving, saluting without any stolen valor are all options. But perhaps most importantly, stay home if you're sick, especially if you have flu-like symptoms that are common to the coronavirus, infections such as fever, cough, trouble breathing. Call a medical professional and follow their guidance. Obviously, the idea behind these efforts is to reduce the impact on hospitals and clinics, which could potentially be overwhelmed by patients seeking treatment. The other focus right now is protecting as best as possible those in our community who are at higher risk of infection, especially people aged 60 or over with underlying health conditions. And so while most cases of the coronavirus present relatively mild symptoms, the majority of severe illnesses and deaths obviously have been among people over the age of 70. So slowing the spread of infection in Greenwood means reducing the spread to those vulnerable members of our community, decreasing their chance of becoming ill and increasing their chance of recovery if they do get sick. So we need to work together as a community to get through this time. We are not public health experts, but the city will do what is in our power to follow the guidance of the experts. So now is the time for caution, not panic. Overreacting or underreacting is not going to be helpful. Continue to live your lives, but exercise heightened caution. Hoarding important cleaning and protective supplies just increases the risk for your neighbors or medical professionals who might not be able to get supplies of their own. But please take this seriously, if not for yourself, then for your elderly relatives and neighbors. City staff, as well as CPW, is here to continue to serve the community through our 911 and public safety services, as well as water and sewer services, trash collection, road and infrastructure maintenance, and more. Please go to cityofgreenwoodsc.com and follow the City of Greenwood on social media for more information and other local and national resources. The coronavirus response, again, is continually evolving. In the meantime, we encourage you to continue shopping locally at your discretion. Our local businesses are still open, and they'll decide how best to respond to this situation for their business, their staff, and their customers. At a minimum, I encourage everyone to reach out to local businesses to see how we can best support them in these challenging times.
I think probably one of the things that I've been hearing a lot is the concern over our local economy. There's no doubt it's going to have impacts, and as the mayor said, these businesses are going to decide how they want to handle the way this impacts them. We get drilled in our head: shop local, shop local, shop local, eat local, eat local. And I think it's going to be important that when the time comes that we are able to just shower these local businesses with our business and show them that we appreciate them and help them to recover at the end of this road, however long it may be. I think that one of the biggest things would be to just practice common sense. We should all be washing our hands anyway. We want to do what we can to support you as residents of the City of Greenwood, so we are always available. All my contact information is available online, as is the mayor's. Please reach out to us. Post your questions here, and he and I will be checking this and we'll answer your questions. We're also going to share this on the city's Facebook page, and we'll be more than happy to kind of field questions as we can to make sure that this period of time is easy for Greenwood residents.
So keep your hands clean, your heads clear, and your spirits calm. As always, we're in this together as Greenwoodians. Take care.